Hi guys, welcome back to 17m2 garden. My name is Dominika. I hope that you are all doing well. So today I want to take you along for some garden maintenance. We are currently in February and I know that for most of you it's probably like the middle of the winter, full of snow and really cold, but since I garden in zone 9A, winters here are quite mild, and especially February is rather mild month. At the beginning of the month we had temperatures as high as 15 degrees Celsius, which is very warm. Right now it's a little bit chilly, but still that doesn't discourage me, and I want to do some garden maintenance. I have a few plants that I have to repot. I also bought a few summer flowering bulbs that I want to pot right now because it's a perfect moment. Let me show you what we will do today. So when you look this direction on my balcony, as you can see, there's so many pots. I call it terracotta land because there's just a bunch of pots and they look empty, but actually if you look really close, there are spring bulbs everywhere, because if you watched my previous video you know that I planted over 400 spring flowering bulbs. So I just want to make a general cleanup in here and to place some of those bulbs in other places in the balcony, because this part looks really good while this part looks really messy. So while I'm here I want to repot something. So last year I planted from seed some foxgloves, and as you know, foxgloves are biannual plants. So you plant them one year, they produce just leaves, and then the next year they bloom. So I planted one pot of foxgloves, but as you can see, one of them rotted out. There's a hole in the pot, so I kind of want to repot them so that they fill the pot evenly. I work with gloves, which is not usual for me. I like to work with my bare hands, but it's so cold that I have to protect them at least a little because they are freezing cold. So next thing that I will do is I will cut back my mums. I keep mums from year to year as the perennials because every year they bloom more beautifully, but in order for them to bloom very beautifully we have to cut them back at least twice a year, like early spring, which is right now, and later on in summer. And fertilize them all summer long for them to bloom beautifully in fall. So I'm going to cut them back for the first time this year. It's February, it's a little bit earlier than usual, but this one is still looking quite okay. As you can see, the leaves are really nice and green, but this one is looking a little bit sad, so I will just cut them back today, and that's it. So as you can see, I cut them back pretty much like 2/3 of their height. There's a lot of aphids on them as well, so I'll probably have to spray them with an organic pesticide. On this one, as you can see, I have plastic kind of support. The first rainfall, like heavy rainfall, this mulch completely like flopped on the sides, and I had to kind of wrap it together to hold it in one piece. So providing them with this kind of plastic support is really important. I'm going to buy one like this for this one as well later on. For now it's not needed because, as you can see, they are cut back, so later on I will provide it with the same support. Okay, so right now I will plant some bulbs. It's a convallaria bulbs, I believe that's how you pronounce it. They are so gorgeous and they smell absolutely amazing. They bloom late April, early May. Yeah, late April, early May. So now we are in February. It's a perfect moment to plant them. You could plant them in fall, but I didn't have them in fall, so since I bought them just now, I will plant them now. So yeah, I'm going to plant those, and then I have also some irises that I want to plant as well. Okay, so the very last thing that I will do today, I have those containers here, those. I planted them for fall, I believe. I used cyclamen, heater, and let me see. Oh, and dusty miller. Heaters are kind of dead. One of them is dead, one of them is alive. One cyclamen is dead, one is alive, and both of the dusty millers are alive. So I think I'm going to keep only the dusty millers. Because they provide interest in summer as well, and I don't really care for heaters all that much because for me they are a seasonal plant. I kept some in one pot, so it's not like I'm throwing them all away. I kept some, those that are the most like good looking, and the dusty millers I will repot both of them in one pot. And those empty buckets, I really like buckets, and I have some like buckets and galvanized containers that I want to put all in one area of my balcony to kind of create like rustic / cottage style garden in shade. So I will reuse those containers. Just for now they will stay empty until I buy some plants like lamium, or I'm really hoping I can get some what it's called, Brunera, couldn't remember, Brunera and stuff like that. So I will plant them later on when I will have those plants once they are available. So yeah, let's just pop all of those out and let's repot dusty miller, and that's going to be it. So I thought that the spot will be a little bit too small for both of them because they are quite massive. I think they will be just fine. I will just trim them a little because, as you can see, they got a little bit wild. So with my very rusty garden pruners, I will just trim them so that they can get a little bit more bushy even and have better shape, obviously. Not too much, just a little. Just like that, and I will place them. Look how beautiful that looks Isn't that the most cute looking foliage? Very like frosted and stuff, and they keep the same color in the summer. And I saw them in some gardens, they even bloom really beautifully with like a very cute long yellow button-like blooms. So I'm hoping they can bloom for me as well. It's the first time that I grow them on my balcony, so I'm really happy with the result. So yeah, I will place them somewhere, and I will clean the mess that I made. So yeah, that's it for today's video. There is still a lot of things that I have to do before spring arrives, a lot of maintenance still on the balcony, so hopefully I can show you in the next video. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.